Hi everyone, it's Brittany here with Alinary Experience, and come with me to walk back to Alex's parents' house from the butterfly garden. Yes, you heard that. We can now walk to and from work, which is nice. We don't have to take the canoe. So as you can see, the river is back down kind of where it is supposed to be, roughly, like regularly. But as you can tell, that's all cabbage, river cabbage, that all got washed in from when the river was much higher, which is just crazy to me to think how much the river fluctuates like that. Like, that just is beyond crazy to think that all of this that we're now seeing was underwater, and that that's a yearly occurrence. You can see it did bring in, like I said, a lot of debris. On campus beautification days, the community did say that they will pick up like along the pathway, which typically they always like make sure the grass on either side is trimmed, but they'll also now this time make sure that the water cabbage isn't covering the pathway, and if there's any like slick spots, that'll be taken care of as well. So that's nice. But yeah, this is my usual trip, is walking. So yeah, we're just gonna walk the whole length. That way you guys can see, which I know you guys have seen videos before of this because I have filmed it, of me just saying different things, doing different videos as I'm walking back and forth. But again, just remember, all of this was underwater just a couple weeks ago. So it's crazy in that way, since you guys have seen those high river videos. It's like fresh in your mind. It just is even that much more bizarre. So this is the neighbor's house. This is our closest neighbor. And they have a dog, and they actually have a new dog. A new little puppy, and that's probably who's barking because he's not used to. Oh yeah, there he is. I don't know if you can see him. Hi, you're okay. He might come out as I continue to walk. Yeah, there he is. That's their new dog. And we're gonna keep walking. Now up here, there is still some water that's covering the pathway, but it's not a lot. I mean, I can walk through it. It only comes up to your ankles roughly, so not bad. But still, you're gonna wanna wear boots. And you can see here, the water cabbage, the water hyacinth stuff is still completely covering the pathway. It is not like pushed to the side or anything. So we're just gonna walk through all this. And it's squishy and slimy. Not necessarily super easy to walk through, but we make it work. The butterflies are liking it though. Drink all of that liquid and all the minerals, which the male butterflies actually need. There's some sort of little bird on the pathway here. They were on here earlier this morning too. There's like a family of them. I don't know what type of bird they are. They're like little chick-sized birds. But yeah, you can see the water there. And the dogs did not go with me to the garden today because they still don't want to walk through the water. Even though they live in a rainforest and got weekly baths as puppies, they still try to avoid walking through the water as much as they possibly can. Now we are going to walk through here slowly just because it is pretty slippery just from like the moss buildup of being underwater for so long. Yeah, And then that house there, that's Augusto's house. So Augusto works for us. And we do still park the canoes right there because the water is still up. But eventually they won't be parked there either. They'll be parked back at their normal port, which I don't know if you can see like that one lone tree right here that's like in the middle of the water. That's typically where the riverbank is. So eventually the boats will go back down there, or at least Augusto's boat will. Our boat will come back to its normal port, which is across the way from Anderson's house. That's like the port for this area mostly. Like everybody uses it. That just is Augusto's because that one is more like a private port. And it looks kind of gross right now because everything's dead from all the water killing it. So all of that used to be grass. It'll eventually grow back, but not right now. And there's Alex and the guys. I don't know what they're doing, what they're working on. But Alex sees me coming, so he's being silly. Hi, love. You're on video. He's listening to music. So Alex and that other gentleman who helped rescue the snake, they collected sand today. Hi, my handsome husband. Okay, bye for now. Do you want to say bye?